Hi guys, amazing to see you here again. Welcome to a new Bible study. I hope you can understand me a little. I have kind of having a sore throat, so I hope it's not COVID. But yeah, God bless with the Bible study. And today we will study 1 Timothy 2 verses 8. I want men everywhere to lift up holy hands in prayer without anger or disputing. In this verse, Paul builds upon his previous points discussing prayer, indicating that men everywhere should pray. Here, Paul insists that corporate prayer must be without anger, dispute, and discord, which makes sense if the church is focused on speaking respectfully with God. Just as in verse 4, the term man does not preclude women who also ought to pray. We can infer that Paul is reminding the men that prayer cannot be relegated to the women. They must actively participate in this key component of worship and engagement with God. Also by raising holy hands, the praying person's focus is turned to God and not to other activities. And isn't it interesting that total surrender is also signified by raising our hands? And thirdly, another reason to raise our hands is to demonstrate our anger or to intimidate an adversary. And Paul is very clear in this verse that neither attitude against others should have voice in our prayers as a body of believers. There is simply no room for indignation with our brothers and sisters when we are seeking the Lord's wisdom and will in our prayers. For example, like two workers exchanging words on personal matters in an important company meeting chaired by the big boss. Settling scores during corporate prayer before God is disrespectful to our Creator and Savior. In Matthew 5 verses 23, Jesus speaks to this principle of reconciliation before approaching God, indicating that one should even leave one's gift at the altar to reconcile with an offended brother before offering it. Brothers, this verse has a few lessons for us. First, we must be very careful about setting aside the concerns of our lives, avoid distractions, and take the time to pray. And second, as men in our households, we have an important role to be the spiritual head, implying that we must learn to align ourselves to God in prayer, His will versus our wants. Prayer both helps us to verbalize and organize our priorities, and merely hearing the words come out our mouths can enable us to better listen to God's voice responding to our concerns. Third, let us be careful in checking our attitude as we ready ourselves for prayer. Do we still need to forgive someone, seek reconciliation, or make situations right? Or, failing that, can we better organize our requests for forgiveness, grace, mercy, and wisdom to clear matters up? God bless you all.